everyone.
Hello.
Chat. Oh, Sword Thief. Hi. Well, we're back. Not to sound all Jeff Goldbloomy there, but we're back.
He sounds like his other set of balls dropped.
Nice. That's a stupid voice. I forgot already. Welcome back.
Smooth sounds. Damn. Welcome to Mad Bird Streams. I'm your host.
Welcome to Mad Bird Streams.
We're gonna be here for a few hours, baby.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to open up some maps and stuff here. So, Recap probably did a pretty good job of explaining where we were. We are at the very beginning of a dungeon. Our villains are looking for an extremely rare setup. Oh, thank you, Sword Thief. An extremely rare artifact of sorts called the Prayer beneath the praying arms of a statue. As they descended below the ground there, they discovered that there is a body to the statue beneath the ground. They were walking around. They then descended a sinkhole some 500 feet and change, and arrived in a cave system with a bunch of ash or soot that has settled onto the ground. Their guide Lily informed them that there are vents that expel heat sometimes and kick this up, making it often impossible to see for briefly. As they settled in, got word from their guide, they looked out into a large oval room, some 120 feet across or so. The majority of this floor sunk beneath about a foot of really murky water, likely that soot or ash mixing with the water down here. Exceedingly hot down here. Probably pushing like 112 degrees, 114 degrees. Is the other piece of fun info. But you've all settled in, or you're looking across this room, and Maeve and Max will step up beside the three of you, looking about. Your tote, Lily, says, "Right, well, this is only about a foot deep or so we should be fine with all this. We just need to get right over there. It's obvious where it continues. We have boots.
We're expected to wade through this like peasants.
Well, I suppose if you have other means, that would be fine, but that's how we've been doing it. Right?
Harlan just stares down at his very nice coat, which he has finally gotten back spick and span after having been eaten by a robot dog in it.
Oh, sorry. She's just gonna start walking through the water.
Evie's gonna walk beside her and just start giving her horror stories of the mechanical dogs and being ripped in half.
Actually, I think Marcon would join Evie. It's like, do you know what it feels like getting your arm ripped off and looking down at it, watch it go.
No, and I hope I don't have to. Dogs, mechanical dogs.
Yeah.
I'll just say it's not very. You ever see your guts?
No.
I saw mine.
Oh.
It's pretty gross.
Oh.
Do you want to know what it felt like?
No, I think I'm all right. Is like looking back at the entrance and like at the way she needs to guide you. Like, oh well. No, I'd best stay focused on things. Right this way. Definitely extra nervous. Knowing you're all powerful and that you've torn apart in your back.
And slaughtered horribly.
Harlan will
go through, but every like 6 seconds or so, he's just like casting Prestidigitate on himself, like endlessly to like dry off the hem of his very nice robe, but it's like getting splashed with more water.
Beautiful. Yeah, and it soaks up that muck pretty quickly. The first of you, it's a bit muddy and sticky to walk through. There's parts that have even less water, more of that just mud. It's your kind of suctions your feet and boots, kind of walking through. Finally, reaching the other side. Harlan, you're able to clear everything up for good. Great. Well, that was easy. Again, this is where some of those vents get a bit more active. So please, steer clear of the walls. If you see those crimson flowers, the sanguine flowers there, and she'll point to a wall maybe like 25 feet down this. You're in like another smaller cave section, like 15 feet wide, 12 feet tall or so, and narrows down to this here. Those grow around the vents. So if you don't see the vents, that's fine. Just steer clear of those flowers. If we see those, there's trouble. Right this way. And she begins guiding you a little bit further. And you see quite a few of these vents, some on the ceiling, some on the floor, mostly marked with those nice long sanguine flowers. They're blood red.
These vents, is the danger to them the heat or the sulfuric acids that they no doubt contain?
Oh, I don't know that I've. It is a bit noxious when it comes out. I usually just hold my breath or go on after. It seems to find its way through in about 12, 15 seconds or so. Doesn't last long in here. Everything keeps moving. It's 2
Harlan
rounds.
starts prestidigitating himself again, but now he's trying to remove the smell.
Oh, okay. And it is pretty potent, brimstone and sulfur. But you continue walking down this path, maybe only for a couple of minutes, when you hear this at a few different pitches, these different high-pitched whistles as airs rush through these vents. You can feel it blasting you from the back. Your clothes kind of kick up in front of you in this intense wind and heat. All the soot and ash on the ground is kicked and swirled up around you. And get cover. She kind of like pulls up her shirt over her mouth. You can't see.
Evie's gonna take her hat and go like this.
Nice. Okay. May I please have everyone do a quick Constitution saving throw as a ash in the fumes?
You guys get +5 on your saves because I am who I am.
Nice.
So I got 23.
21.
Damn.
24.
Damn. Okay. All of you
Not today, Satan.
get behind me. So, yeah. All of you are quickly cover your mouths, and just your Constitution on its own, pushes out that sense. You do feel like a poisonous element to this that you're able to really easily push out. I wonder why those are not at the right level. I'll fix it. Anyway, onward you march. Let me bring up my fantasy ground so I can share some images. I'm actually going to switch our setup here, so as I share out images, our viewers can see as well. All right, not that. This. You can see as you're passing through here, it's a number of caves that are in that almost a perfect oval shape. as though they were perhaps machined at one point. It's definitely not natural. It's all not perfectly smooth edges, but fairly smooth. Not many groupings of mineral or anything like that. You do see, as you continue on, almost a doorway that doesn't quite have a solid frame on it, but you can tell this was cut out at one point in the side of one of the cave walls. Right, we don't need to continue down there. We're gonna cut through here, on our way down. And you step through. There's sort of a manufactured hallway in here. Some water off to the side. I'll share this for our viewers here. Excuse me. Ladder up one side, a little bridge over a small brook of water, steam rising off of it. It passes through, coming from a waterfall up ahead, some 80, 100 feet in the distance. You continue marching on. Is there anything you want to do as you're sort of going through this particular hallway?
No, Harlan is just keeping an eye out for those flowers, I think, and he's just really trying not to get the dust and grime of this place on him. He does not look happy to be underground. He looks like he would have preferred to have sent a team of maybe like 6 people he was paying here in his place, but sometimes you got to get your hands dirty.
Nice. I'll put this in our Discord too, just for those that can't get into Fantasy Grounds. You'll be able to see it.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So we'll continue through here. This is not only a bit of a shortcut, but the other way is rather dangerous. No need to go through there. This area's been picked pretty clean, but you're welcome to have a look around if you wish. But otherwise, we're going to go up that ladder there and cut across before descending again. So off we go.
How long will this take, love?
Oh, I can't say for sure. The furthest I've gone is another room and a half up past this one. The rest I haven't had anyone that wished to go that far. Things a lot of the dangers have been cleared from here. However, there's enough to keep most people at bay. I can't say I've had anyone quite as has been ripped apart by dogs and brought back yet. So we'll have to see.
Can I hit her?
Oh, please don't. I'd rather not. Anyway, it's this way. And and she will continue on. Again, the heat down here, 112, 115 degrees Fahrenheit. It's oppressive. It is nice to have some moving air through here, outside of the vents blasting heat. The brook brings with it a little bit of moving air. You cross that little bridge and head down a ways on the other side, up a ladder, and begin navigating through another section. And so, oh gosh, where's her name? Lily Laughing Steel, right? She'll continue asking, so, is this, what brought you here? This item you're looking for?
Is this something you often do with your clients? You make small talk with them?
Well, yes, helps pass the time, and, you know, you're not for small talk, are you?
I think that when one speaks, there should be some sort of purpose to what they're saying. Is your purpose here to find more of our business for some ends of your own, or are you merely uncomfortable with the silence?
Oh, I have to say the latter. I mean, I feel like I'm perhaps a bit nervous, as you made it very clear. I need to make sure I'm getting where you need to go without getting myself hurt or dead. And I'm a little worried about what happens after that, so I'm sorry. It's just where I go. I'm a bit nervous.
Quick question. Are you trying to endear us to you?
I wouldn't think for a second I could.
That sounds a little bit like what you're doing. It sounds like you're trying to like appeal to our better nature so that nothing bad happens to you when you leave.
Well, I mean, that would be lovely if that happened, but I don't imagine it will.
That sounds tricky to me. It sounds like you're trying to trick us.
Oh
Why are you
no!
trying to trick us?
Oh no, I'm just well, we're almost to the next room. I'll make sure I'm useful to you. I know that that's the most important thing here, and I won't make any small talk again. I'm so sorry.
You know I'm on to you now, right? Yeah. I can't
Um,
believe she tried to make her appear human in our eyes. I cannot believe that. This is so unprofessional, isn't it, Harlan?
We did tell her yesterday that it would be best if she focused on the task at hand and didn't, I can't remember the exact wording, but I believe it was something to the effect of fuck around while we were on our business.
Is that a breach of contract, Harlan? Sounds like
I
a breach
don't
of
believe.
contract.
Let's be civil with her for now.
Okay.
She
Okay.
hasn't
You're probably right.
overtly done anything.
I'm sorry. I was out of line.
Of course.
I just couldn't believe she did that to our faces, you know.
It's uncomfortably warm down here. I'm at
Yeah.
my wit's end as well. I wish to be out of here as much as possible. Our guide is babbling something about small talk.
Yeah. It's like, why do we want to hear what you have to say? Just show us what you came down here to show us.
Makes no sense at
Honestly.
I won't.
Anyway, you were saying something about us being close to the next room.
Yes.
He's just cackling right behind
Yeah.
everybody. He's just cackling.
right here. Yes. Well, this will descend a bit here, down this stairwell. And I'll open up the next image. You do go down a sort of a winding stairwell that spirals maybe 2.5 complete time, or 2.5 times downward, before entering a much more heavily manufactured area, ruins almost of something. And I'll put this in our Discord too. And oops. Yeah, upload it. Thanks, Discord. There are different stone walls, chains hanging about from one length to another that sort of hold back some of the bulging stone that's worn over time. Wooden beams that support the ceiling above, and yeah, there's a little bit of light that seems to be coming from some glowing stone that's pushed through the wall. Actually, I guess it'd be fungus in here, this area. Bluish green glowing fungus built up around the earth that has pushed through the stone. And you continue on, right? I wouldn't touch
Harlan
that.
sorry, just really quick. Could Harlan try to identify like what sort of ruins these might be? Just given, I guess this is not a quadrant he's super familiar with.
Right. Let me think now. Let's see. We're here, and that's. Go ahead and make a history check, if you would. I think would be most appropriate.
He's pretty decent at those.
Nice.
That's 6 on the dice, or sorry, 9 on the dice, so 19.
Nice. All right. Let's see. Let me up quickly. Okay. So you are noting So often underground places like this, the main architecture may be Durgar, Drow, Dwarven. It doesn't seem to be any of those. Humanoid, there are bits of, a statue here and things etched into the walls here and there that you've seen in that last area. Very worn down and tough to see, but they do seem to be humanoid, built by something humanoid as their depictions. of humanoids, winged humanoids, on the wall and broken in places. Not quite a place of worship or anything like that, just seems to be part of the. Maybe this was a place that was on display for others, at least, in the past. Of course, you also have your lore on the winged creatures, the Sword of Kyle and the winged creatures that broke on the continent, part 2.
Right.
Reminiscent.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Is this like the people associated with that legend, like that sort of thing?
Ah,
Yes.
that seems to be. Nice. Okay. So onward you go. Where are we? Oh, that's. Yeah. Okay. So you continue on and until you find a section that was once a hallway that again has just caved in and drops some 80 feet down. But it's a slope that a pitch which you can walk without slipping and falling. Just have to be careful. You're welcome to tie yourselves off over here if you wish, but I mean, it's you all seem very capable. I think that we can get down there just fine. Gets a bit. She looks over at Harlan. It gets a bit wet again at the bottom there. Oh, and she'll start descending carefully, holding on to rocks that are protrude from the ground to keep her balance. Still heading down just the manual way.
This is just barbaric. Climbing a rope. Disgusting.
Harlan's just gonna cast flight on himself.
Nice.
Oh, you don't like being wet, love.
Nice. So Harlan just kind of like float descend above all the stone, rock, and everything. Just down.
We all float down here.
Yeah, nice. All right, so we continue on. May I have Evie and Markon just make a quick athletics check as you're descending?
Let us descend.
Oh, yeah.
The new game.
Nice. 28 from Marcon.
20.
Damn, the two are just like skipping down. Harlan's flying down. It's amazing. You continue on and find yourselves in an area that opens up. Massive pillars support the ceiling above in this next room. There's ever-burning lights way at the top of these pillars. I'm gonna again share this in Discord here so you've got it. Get a good feel for where you are. Yeah, I really want to upload a Discord. Thank you. Okay.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah. There's some water that pours down in different areas from almost waterfall form from cracks likely above somewhere in the ceiling. Steam that just pours off of them as they cascade down. Ceiling here is probably a good 150 feet high. You see, yeah. You see, this was definitely a grand hall to something. There's a large hand of it. I should back up. There's a good foot and a half, 2 feet of water here along the ground, depending. The ground is very rocky beneath the water. Large statues. You see a head of a large statue off to the right, probably 25 feet from chin to hair. Way off to the right there in the image, you see a hand of a statue big enough for you to stand in the palm of that sits within the center of the water. Yeah, at the end, some 200 feet away, 220 feet away, is a very tall door leading onward still. All right, well, this this is far as I've gone in this room, there's only been a danger in here once, and that was slain, so we should be fine through here. I haven't been beyond this, but of course I haven't mapped out in my head. So, oh, I'm super, super sorry. I have to step away just for a couple of minutes. I'm super sorry. Okay, it's half emergency. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Everything's okay.
Happens. It's okay. And we all saved the day and got all the loots.
That's
Ah.
right. So we're just gonna rush in there, grab what we need, and rush out.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can we do
In
a
and out.
montage? Can we do a montage?
That montage, instead of fighting, we just describe how we're doing things while Dan plays music.
Mm-hmm.
Marcon does 3 flips in the air.
Oh yeah.
He flips directly into the room, grabs what we need, flips out.
Ta-da.
Everybody cheers him on. We leave. We go back to the Omega Tower.
The end. That's the
The
whole
end.
stream.
That's it.
We're
We
done.
did it. We solved it.
See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
I think it's funny and ironic that the people like we're the ones that died,
Yeah.
and we're the ones going through the dungeon.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be like, okay, maybe not 100% careful, but like, kind of don't want to be torn in
99.
half again.
I really hope we don't die.
That would really suck.
I really hope we don't die.
Be a lot to deal with again.
I'll be like, I'm done. Let's bring Lynn back. That's it. Evie apparently doesn't want to live, and neither does Marcon or Harlan. It's fine.
It's like they refuse to stay alive.
Yeah.
They do everything in their power to not live.
Right?
I don't know why they do
Up
this.
to here.
Why did you accept the res thing? Like, why? Why'd you push the yes button?
I don't know. You know, like I don't know, man. It felt right at the time, but you know, I think I'm just gonna die now.
YOLO.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking ahead. I didn't really
Nah.
consider all my options.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was thinking about tomorrow and not next week. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the next week. I don't want to be here anymore. You know, maybe I die. Oh man.
That's why we go to brothels every week. You never know if you're gonna die.
That's true. You got to get that last one every single time. So, man. This stream is brought to you by. Wait, no, I can't do that.
Give our content warning, right?
Put it, okay, put it in Zoom tab. Because now I'm
Okay.
curious. How dare you?
Huh? Oh no, I was gonna put up something. This. Everything all right?
Welcome back.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
No
No
worries.
problem. We finally figured it out. We're
Yeah, we
done.
We did. So we did a montage while you were gone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we actually beat the dungeon. We're done now.
We
Oh
beat
my
the whole
gosh.
thing while you were
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
It was
well,
fast.
let me get the loot
Crazy.
table for everything in the dungeon.
We definitely
The
got every
experience.
single
We gotta
thing.
get our experience too.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we leveled up, man.
Level 20.
Nice. Yeah, man. I'm gonna change this whole campaign now. Yeah, it's top level. Let's do it. Awesome. Yep. So Lily continues. Right. Now this has been looted a few times. I don't know if there's anything. It sounds like you have a mission and you're looking to find that item, but this is a place where I usually advise people to stop, take a look around. It's final destination for everyone so far, but if there's anything you're looking for, but if you're looking, you just want to move ahead, we can certainly do that too.
Listen, I don't want to tell you your business. You seem like you've done your job quite a bit.
You're very interested in what we're looking for. We've made it very clear we don't like telling random strangers about what we're looking for. Is there going to be some sort of issue with this?
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to give the opportunity to look for extra stuff while we're here, just in case. But no, um, Albert, then?
Wait a minute.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I don't give a fuck about accent tonight, but you mean to tell me that there's more than just what we're looking for?
Oh, that's what I've been hired to do by everyone else so far, is bring them down here for treasure. This has just been uncovered, so I've had about 7 parties come through so far before you, but this is the furthest room I've been to. Only one party's come this far, so I thought maybe there'd be something.
Right.
Is there like a catalog we might be able to browse so we could decide whether this was worth our time for the diversion?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
question,
No, I
Marlon.
don't. There's no, the map didn't say what was where.
The spring catalog.
So it's just yeah. What you can find is all ancient artifacts or things lost, ancient, anything from ancient civilizations usually goes for a bit for some archaeology types. Sometimes there's other items. The last crew came here, took a couple of those ever-burning torches. I don't know that they're going to get that much for it, but, who am I to say? Not Miss Cesar.
I see. So, magical items, riches, fantastical jewelry, I'm certain.
What? We've cleared some of that out. Hey.
Right. He's going to just turn back to the rest of the group. Listen, I have no plans tonight. If we wish to go a bit out of our way to gather some more capital, that's fine by me. But I have no need of such things right now.
I do like making a little extra scratch on the side.
No shame in that game.
Yeah.
Hi.
I think we let her do her thing. We let her sniff out the extra scratch for us. Doesn't hurt.
Very well.
We are saving the world.
You heard our friend. Sniff away.
Why you want me to look? Sure. Right. I want to be as helpful as I can. So,
Indeed.
let me see what I
Fast
can
learner,
find.
this one.
How good at you are at finding traps?
Well, I can say that up to this room, I'm an expert, as I have been through here a number of times. We've already bypassed a number of traps because I have the map memorized. I do believe that all the traps that are written down on the map I have memorized from here on out as well. So, a lot of the traps are already just lost to time. Some of the doors aren't even on their hinges anymore, or trapped. But I'll make sure that we don't run into any of those while we're down here.
Okay, good.
Capital.
Well, I'll get to work then. And so
Harlan is just going to lean over to the rest of the group and say, we're all on the same page, right? She walks into every room first, triggers whatever shenanigans are going on there, then we follow.
Harlan, it's like you and I share the same brain cell.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Hi.
Go on. Intrepid guy. Yes, please.
she'll she'll take some time, like up to an hour. And she'll come back, every so often, having found some stuff, and starts putting it in the palm of his hand in the middle. So, it's sort of the central location of the room.
We'll like follow her around as she's going and looking for things. We just want her to be the one to walk into.
Gotcha.
She's our first line of defense, if you will.
Exactly.
The
She's
first
our
layer.
pawn.
Yeah,
That's
she's our first
amazing.
layer of protection.
All right. Well, in that case, if you all want to roll investigation checks to see if there's anything that you all find as well.
Marcon rolled an 8. I rolled a 9, so I rolled an 8.
Harlan got a 25.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Okay. And Evie, are you also rolling, or are you sort of?
Yeah, I got a
else?
7, so I'm just
Oh.
like distracted, chilling,
Okay.
wanting to strip my armor off, just frustrated, just
So
like
hot.
ugh.
Yeah. and there's the water's also so hot, so feet are they get like too red or patched up or like just
Who
like
can sail
swollen
in
because
this
they're so
stuff?
hot. Yeah. That's in
How
your
do you
boots.
sail in this? This is not water. Ugh.
But with Harlan's role, so Martin and Evie, this room was just in her last trip, cleared out. So you look as best you can, you can't find really much of anything. You find a few coins, along with her. However, Harlan, you find where are we? Let's see. Oh, I just quickly take a look at this. You find some gemstones. They're each worth 1,000 gold pieces. You find 2
Yeah.
emeralds and 1 opal. So 3,000 gold piece worth of gemstones, and yeah, not that one. Lily returns and finds. Open this up in here. I found this. Now I have a keen sense for magic, but I don't have any way really to identify what things are. But I found this, and she holds out what looks like a blue crystal, um, still jagged and not cut in any way, but holds this one out. And you, Harlan, can definitely feel magic radiating off of this.
Harlan will reach out and he'll say, "Oh, wonderful. Have you ever seen something like this before?"
I can't say that I've seen plenty of gems, but nothing like this. No.
Be a dear, stand at arm's length. I'm going to figure out what that is. Just make sure it's not slightly cursed.
Understood.
He'll take 10 minutes to cast Identify as she stands there, just holding it in front of him.
Nice. And she supports her arm at one point. Her shoulder gets tired. Like 5th grade gym class. Holding the book. So you have identified this as an iron stone of strength. It's very rare and requires attunement, but this, of course, the Iron Stone is named after Ioun, god of knowledge and prophecy, revered on some worlds. There are many types of Iron Stones, and each one is a distinct combination of shape and color. So when you use this, when you use an action to toss this stone into the air, the stone orbits your head at a distance of anywhere from 1 to 3 feet. And confers a benefit to you. Let's see. Thereafter, any creature must use an action to grasp it or net the stone to separate it from you. Either by making a successful attack roll, which is an AC of 24. This is someone trying to take it from you. Or a successful acrobatics check of DC of 24. Otherwise, it stays floating over your head. The stone itself has an AC of 24, 10 hit points, and resistance to all damage. It's considered to be an object that's being worn. Yeah, anyway, mechanical stuff. But your strength score increases by 2 to a maximum of 20, while this pale blue rhomboid orbits your head.
Wonderful.
It's I could tell it's strong with magic. Good.
Yes, it's of some use, I suppose.
Oh.
For your token, of course, we shall grant you, what shall we say? 50 gold, perhaps. She has done some good work finding this. It's
Oh.
important to compensate for that.
Thank you. That's very generous. Do you wish me to carry it for you, sir, until
Yeah,
we're done?
He'll take it from her and he'll kind of sidle up to Marcon and he'll say, uh, basically, he'll explain exactly like Dan did what it does, and he'll say, "You might be interested in this. I think you're the one of us who does the most whacking of things."
He's gonna look at the ironstones as like, I don't think this could help me anymore, but I think it could help Evie, and then he'll like pass it along to Evie, possibly.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're a little noodle armed over there.
Technical medical term.
Yeah.
What does it do, love? And she kind of holds it up and like tries to.
Oh, so
Oh.
I'll send you the link for it as well.
Effectively, if you toss it up, it gives you +2 to strength while it's orbiting your head. Just kind of
Yeah,
orbits your head.
Oh, Melissa, me
There's a lot
knows.
of
It's
rules
just
for
Evie.
it.
Oh,
doesn't
sorry.
know.
Okay.
Basically, it will make you better at whacking things. If you ever are in the sort of, flailing with your melee weapons or whatever else you use, blunt instruments, it shall make you quite a bit better at it.
Right. Okay. How do I?
You throw it in the air, and there's a command word. He'll tell you what the command word is, which I think he would have learned from Identify.
Yes.
Right. How big is it? Is it like a small one, or is it like medium sized, or?
It's only like 2 inches. Yeah.
Perfect. She'll stick it in her pocket.
No.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What do you want the command word to be for that, Evie? You get to make it up. Or Melissa gets to make it up.
I'm gonna need a few minutes.
Okay. I'll circle back.
Oh, way too many.
All right. Oh, mind you, the coin that Lily has collected amounts to 2,100 gold pieces. There's a few platinum in there, but as far as what it actually equals, 2,100 gold pieces. Oh well, looks like they left some behind. Easy to spot anyway for very shiny. There you go. Well, if we're ready, then we can continue on through.
Take us away.
After
I sent you the thing in Zoom.
That's amazing. Okay, thank you. All right, right this way, and you walk through the 1.5 to 2 feet of water, uneven ground beneath, over to that huge doorway at the end of the room. And continue through an equally tall hallway. It's narrow. It's maybe, compared to this room, maybe 30 feet, 25 feet wide, but still roughly the same height. But as the hallway goes on, all the dimensions seem to get, a little bit smaller. Until you walk maybe 3 or 4 minutes down this hallway. So there are certain areas that have a bunch of debris, and you're kind of climbing over, moving some debris to get through, or she is at least. Until you come to what appears to be the end of the hallway. There's just a huge amount of debris that's fallen and into what looks like water that has just slowly, what's the word? And come on. Anyway, it's eaten away at the stone, earth, and stuff, so it's all collapsed here. for the most part. Wait. She kind of looks at the water and walks in a way. It's maybe 30 feet worth of water. Starts really shallow, but seems to get deeper as you see her walk into it. Down, 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 up to shoulder level, and holds her breath and dives under the water. And then like a minute goes by, and she comes back up. Ooh, wipes the water off her face. All right. So the map, of course, was before everything collapsed. There's still a passageway here, but now it's seems to go underneath. There's an area that we can squeeze through in the debris and continue on through to the next room. Should be another large open room. But we're gonna have to swim.
Evie's just gonna side-eye Harlan. Right, so we have to go.
Right.
Yes, I don't like it either. I'm frankly not a fan of the idea. You're certain there's no other way?
Well, if we can blast through all the stone here, perhaps. I think it's only maybe 100 feet, 120 feet. We have. I mean, I don't have any means, of course, but I know you're all fairly strong.
Yes, 120 feet would take roughly 12 hours. It would be 3.5 days. I'm in no mood to wait that long.
All right. Well, I can lead the way, of course. It seems to be very linear. All right, but
Wonderful.
it's okay.
I'm not a
What
huge
they
fan
say,
of water,
actions
but
speak louder than words.
yeah, let's. Yeah.
It's about a minute to get all the way through. It looks like about a minute of holding your breath. So just as long as you're, which isn't too long, but if you're not accustomed to it, you might, want to swim in between some others. So we can help you through if you need to.
That should be
I'll
all
be in
right.
the back, and she just like jumps in.
All right. Then we, ties off her sleeves and the bottom of her pants and ties her hair back. Great. Here we go. And wades back in and takes a few deep breaths and dives under the water. And,
I think Faxel has water breathing, but just
Oh.
for her, I need to double check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she has that as like a racial feat too.
Oh.
She can like hold her breath for like 15 minutes or something crazy like that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No,
She can
water
just
breathing
breathe
is
on it.
equipped as a ritual spell, so she can just cast it as a ritual.
And that gets like up to
Okay.
10 people or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Woohoo!
no, we don't need to do any of that. Just hold hands. Hold hands and we can all breathe. Come on. Come on. Oh, you love it.
Listen,
Okay.
I got wipe the
Kumbaya.
brownie off because I'm sure Fax will mention the brownies.
Oh, I'm not touching.
Wipe the
I'm not
brownie off
touching
my
her
hand.
hand. I'm not touching her hand.
wash your hand first. If the last thing you touched is an eyeball,
Fine. And she'll put her hands down in the water and just, there, all set.
Wonderful.
Hold hand and cast, the water breathing there, which I think lasts for like an hour. Is that right?
I believe so.
Actually,
It lasts for a long time and does not require concentration. I know that much.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
We just turned this into a time crunch.
You've got 1 hour to get in.
Speed run.
24 hours.
Dang, 24
We have
hours.
plenty. Yeah, we could have sleep down there. We could take our nap at the bottom of the water.
Yay! Awesome.
Harlan would never do that, but
Beautiful.
just
Hey.
grill gills.
Hey, Raiders.
Nice. Thank you, Parade, Big Jim. Awesome.
Hey.
Yeah. Nice. So nice to have you all here. Neat. Our all-evil
Yeah.
crew is exploring this dungeon and killing it. And they have we're breathing for 24 hours, and and they've looted stuff. This is great. So you do just that. You get your underwater breathing, and do you want to include Lily with that? She'd ask, and if she knew what you were doing, like,
I suppose.
thank you.
Begrudgingly, we would.
Nice.
As long as there's no, I mean, literally no additional expenditure of energy necessary for it.
Oh God, he was just looking at you
Fascinating.
guys like, really? Y'all just like at least we could breathe now. Like,
I mean, that was courtesy of Thaxel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's like,
oh, okay, I see how it is. Okay.
We're bringing this card to the table. We're deciding
Uh-huh.
whether to share it.
yeah. Nice.
Gotcha.
Well,
That was a group resource.
nice.
Not part of the group.
Awesome.
You see what I'm saying?
Smooth.
Sweet. All right. So you dive down through. Let me just check my stuff over here. And you come up in another room. And I will also share this one in our Discord. You have an idea of what this looks like here. All
Oh,
right.
those lines. Ah.
As you know, Lily comes out first, and the rest of you kind of pop up to get your breath of air. And she continues. Right. So this room was not flooded on the map. You look down and you can see, like, you just swam up from the bottom left here, that little water passageway at the bottom left.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It's probably about 80, 90 feet down to the bottom as it opens up into this room. You have probably about 20 feet from where you are up to the ceiling. Can all of you make a perception check if you would?
No.
For
I'll have Maeve wake one too.
okay.
And
Oh,
by the way,
okay.
Thaxel's passive perception is a 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
What the hell?
I had never
Damn.
realized that.
It's
Yeah.
all the eyes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Notices everything.
He
anyone
literally
can-
has eyes in the back of his head.
Hold on. Maeve rolled an 8 because she rolled a 1.
Oh.
And Marcon rolled a 12.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Harlan got a. Does he have any plus? No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a 7, and Thaxel got a 17.
Okay, nice. Well, I'm just gonna play it as Stexelwood, so she doesn't say anything just yet. As you look around, you see, as in this image, you know, there's a lot of plant life and rocks and other things down below. There are 7 distinct waterfalls that pour at different rates from cracks and other sections, little miniature cave sections gushing out into this room. The center, like, in the time that you've been looking, you've probably moved in a rotation around this room about like 8 feet, because there is a cyclonic rotation to the water in here. In the center, you can see it much faster, and it actually dips down like 4 or 5 feet, where all this water's pouring in, but it seems to be draining in the center of this room at the same rate, roughly. There's a number of those lily pads and other things that are getting like stuck in it, but it's sort of that freaky large body of water with a big, you know, drain in the center. So you start out in the bottom left, but it's a counterclockwise motion. So you started at 7:30, and now you're down at like 6:30 or so, if it were a clock. Oh, all right. So we need to head up to the that side, the opposite side. That's where we continue on. This room used to have a number of things on display, I believe, from the map. So there might be treasure here as well, if we're looking at that at all. But careful. I guess we don't want to be too close to the waterfalls, to the edge, but we don't want to be too close to that swirling center over there too. I don't know if we could fight that current. So,
Listen,
uh,
I, again, just in the interest of professional communication, want to inform you. I think I speak for the whole party here when I say the less time we spend deluged underwater in an unfamiliar ruin where we could drown at any instant, the happier I will be, personally.
of course,
You can decide for yourself how much time you wish to spend together.
no, onward we move. And she'll start doing an overarm stroke up to the northeastern part. um, I know. I feel like Fax still wouldn't say anything. You you come up to the northeastern part. All right, and she turns around and is just sort of doing, keeping herself afloat. So the passage isn't there. Um, it's just not there. It's just stone. That's it. Um, it would be right here, and you can see where maybe sometime a long time ago this collapsed and has since like gotten minerals and everything within it to kind of reform. Um, but I think at that point Faxel might be like, yeah, I did notice that this room has seen a lot of flooding. If you look at the walls, the water level seems to change a lot. You can see the
Oh,
different.
no shit, Sherlock.
No, it probably washed that out or something. I notice these things.
Very well. If the room is
The
flooded,
fuck?
where does that leave us exactly? Do we still need to make it through that chamber?
We can, right, let me think. So that room up there was going to take us to a descent roughly below us. So I think we might be looking at let me just take a closer look down below. We might be able to go follow the water down. So, let me look. She looks like, how did I get myself into this kind of vase? Dives back under the water.
He's just like waving.
Yeah, Harlan is not going to offer to go with her.
Nice.
Good luck. Enjoy.
You see her, the water's really clear here. You do see her swim closer towards the center. As you're all up in the northeastern section. Maybe you see her struggle a little bit to come back up to the surface and kind of break free of the current there. Oh, she's swimming as hard as she can to kind of break free and get back over. You're all up at like 12 o'clock now. She kind of swims up that way. All right. Yes, there's obviously a rather large hole in the ground down there. This does place us over the area where we needed to end up. A lot of water's going through there. I think it might be, it doesn't look like it just turns into some random drop or anything. As close as I was okay getting, almost I didn't make it back. Just doing a staying afloat stroke here. But, I think that might be it. I think we're gonna have to go down through that. Um, it looked like, from this angle, that perhaps it sort of drops down into another area that we can continue through and get down where we need to go.
Lamentable, but it would take probably around the order of 18 hours to clear the rubble from this doorway here. I think we have no other option before us.
Right. Well, she kind of holds your throat like, thank goodness for the underwater breathing. All right, I'll lead the way. I think Maeve is probably equally displeased at being in the water. Axel's
for
loving
sure.
it, but yeah. It's like,
Markosh is kind of looking at Harlan like, you can get all this shit off of us, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. As long as we can get clean again, it's all right.
Arlen is just making sure that he is still swimming towards not the very end of the pack, but not the first one going through any of these twists and turns.
Okay. Nice.
Marcon will be right behind Lily, just ensuring that like she's aimed properly, like to where if anything were to happen, she would take the face of that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then everybody else would be okay. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So like he's just angling himself just behind her as they're like navigating through this.
Nice. All right. So one after another, in that order, you dip down, and you can feel as you're getting close that current is definitely drawing and pulling. There's bubbles of air that are getting sucked down with a cyclonic effect here, and you feel yourself sort of uncomfortably. It feels like you can line yourself up and get down into this hole, but there's like a bit of a torrent sort of energy to it that kind of flips you over, tumbles you a bit, each of you, as you pour down, and you drop maybe like 30 feet through water, and down into more water. Boom. And again, this drain just continues to pull you down even further. You find yourself going through another floor, and you end up, when the current finally stops, like now it's kind of pressing down on you as your feet seem to touch the solid surface. You're still underwater. Let me share this out in our Discord too. Okay. This is what you are looking at. Discord. Fight me. Again, more sort of ruins down here. An old broken archway. There's some light. In the distance, it seems to be coming from maybe an area above the water, where the water level seems to, for whatever reason, there's a pocket of air there that's keeping it at bay. Billy looks back with, some bubbles that escape as she's breathing water, but there's still a little oxygen there. She'll turn and swim up through this ruined staircase down the hallway beyond before breaching the surface. You all, at last, find your way up and out of that area, I think. Okay. And this here, I'm sorry to go through so many images. I didn't know where you'd all stop, and I wanted to make sure you had an idea of the scenery. Let me close this.
In the mood.
Yeah. You pop up in this underground. It's basically a river that opens up into a space that seemingly has enough air pressure to keep the water out. I will share this in Discord as well. Underground river. Here we go. Okay. You find yourselves at the northern part of the riverbank, where the wall ends, and it looks like you can climb up to like 2 feet of an incline onto a nice plateau of stone. Cave system seems to go in 3 different directions. Again, despite the actual image here, these caves are more of that manufactured oval, moderately smooth caves. Excuse me. Yeah. So you've all arrived here. Lily kind of takes her jacket off and brings it out. Maeve is prestidigitating away all the water and everything else.
Arlen is just, he can only do 1 cubic feet at a time, so he's just like going like arm dry, shoulder dry, other shoulder dry, like systematically.
Oh my.
That's amazing.
I think Maeve and Harlan should be set up like a pressure wash station for all of us that you guys both have.
Oh, he'll do it. Understands.
Yeah.
Everybody
like,
line up.
Come here,
Feels
come here,
gross.
please.
it's like, oh, that's so nasty.
Not for us, and they will help.
And he'll like do like a minor glam up as well while he's doing it. Not like a
Ooh.
styling, but just like get rid of some of that dust, get rid of some of that dirt,
Oh.
that disgusting stuff,
Nice. All right.
I feel renewed, rejuvenated. Ah.
The spa day.
Lily's like Maeve is not getting Lily. There's no way. So
Oh, no.
Lily's just saying, well,
no.
Daxel's like, no, don't, not me. Just I'm. This is wonderful. I don't know how you all can't take this. This is like being one with nature. This is great.
We don't have scales, but you know.
Well, that's your loss. He
I was gonna
says.
say, it's like, oh shit.
You needed
My
a
bad for
bath.
just having skin.
No, thanks. You needed a bath anyways.
That's awesome. All right. Let me. Oh my goodness. Boop. So, here you are. Lily's like, well, all right. I just need a few minutes, to figure out exactly where we are, so I know which way to go and make sure we don't run into any traps. So I'm just gonna look down each way here, and she's gonna walk over in the intersection of those three caves, kind of like look down both ways, look back at the river. You've got a few minutes as she's sort of trying to figure out where she is. Actually, got to do a roll. Damn, she got a nat 20. Anyway, she's going to take a few minutes. So you've got a few minutes if there's anything you all want to do or discuss while she's sorting that out.
So, out of game really quick, Dan. Somebody had told us that teleportation magic didn't work great down here.
Correct.
Okay.
This whole quadrant, yeah, it's super garbage.
Listen, we all have 24 hours of water breathing. I think, given our last endeavor, it would be useful for us to have an escape plan. I think if this place starts coming down, we make one attempt at teleporting out of here, as we did before. But since we know that that's a bit fucky, instead, if it doesn't work well, we should immediately leave through the way we've come. I'm not interested in being entombed down here.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I'm tired of dying for one. So I'm ready to go back through the way we came.
Oh, right. You're the one that died more than once.
Yeah.
Yes. Regrettable.
Yeah. It's been pretty regrettable, actually.
Just making sure we're all in the same
Rookie
page. I don't
numbers.
want one of us to stand our ground and make a valiant stand and the rest of us just fuck off and leave them to die. I mean, that's tragic.
Yeah, probably her. She's going to be the
yes, when I say us, I mean,
yeah,
the people who matter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
She's got to go.
Yes.
Say, maybe Thaxel stays. No, I'm just kidding, Thaxel.
Oh, Thaxel.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Nice. You all will be lost without me.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
I mean, I was lost without you anyway, or with you. So.
Nice. All right. Okay. So I'm so sorry. I need a super quick second.
I mean, for somebody who has maps inside her head, thanks you have it together by now.
This way. Yeah.
Trying to take a piss at the crossroads.
Well, that's a good idea. Hold up, but when I got out of the water, I didn't have to before, but as soon as I got out, I just fell out of the pee. Hi, I had to check time actually and see what is that
Evie like gets this horrified look for a split second on her face of her thinking about like her peeing in the water that they just swam in.
Oh, nice. He was in front.
No, it's all good. There's a current. It'll get washed right away.
Arlen is like prestidigitating the inside of his mouth.
It's amazing. Can I have everyone roll a quick perception check, please? If you don't mind doing it for Maeve and Thaxel, please.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Let's see what she got. Ooh, okay. Marcon got a 22 and Maeve got a 24.
Harlan
Oh.
got a 6 and Thaxel got an 11. The lowest you can.
Wow.
Damn,
Nice.
nice.
I
She's
got a
all huffy
24.
right now. What'd you get,
She's
Evie?
super wise.
24.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
So that's Maeve, Marcon, and Evie. You feel not sure if it's just a little shaky from getting out of the water, all the weight of that, and then having it cleansed, and you're down here underground. It feels a little bit like a bit of a tremor. It's not until you kind of look over towards Lily, and see her kind of looking around at the ground at her feet. A couple of pebbles shake and dance. Um, this is growing. There's nothing happening yet, but this is intensifying, and will for the next 10 seconds or 12 seconds, we'll say, or so. Is there anything y'all want to do in reaction to feeling like the ground shake a bit down here? Some little bits of stone fall off the ceiling.
Oi, get back here.
Oh, right. Y'all feel that too? And Lily comes over to you, Evie.
Oh man, I didn't want you to get that attached.
Well, it's just we're very far underground, and I don't care for this much. And why is it getting so violent? And it's as little bits of stone have been falling off the ceiling. In this moment, stones burst off of the ground, and a massive figure of something giant, gargantuan, and tubular appears. This huge worm, purple worm, irks up and out of the ground and twists around. Just as from the other tunnel down below, another one breaks ground. Oops. Here we go. I'll have him face you all, because he sensed you as you're walking. Two purple worms of broken earth. Bits fly over, and Lily sort of stands behind Evie, behind some of the ducks down as bits fly. Little pebbles hit you all in the face. Vaxel's like,
Shit.
oh, right.
Are you gonna turn to a wolf now? Marcon's gonna look at her.
Oh.
That'd be very useful right now.
Okay, hit me.
He's gonna punch her immediately in the face.
She's expecting a slap. So it's like,
hesitation.
hit me. Oh.
This ain't gonna be just a regular slap.
Her eyes glow extra bright, and you can see very quickly some fur spurting, growing from between the scales. The scales start falling off one at a time as they're formed. Oh, she's screaming, hunches over, goo, 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 joints pop out, muscles build out.
He's gonna take like 30 steps back. Oh shit.
Lily's like, I should have gone pee earlier. I'm sorry, Evie. And
she like pushes her away from her.
I think that's where we'll take our bio break. It's almost at that time, and since we've got a little bit of battle, yeah, I think we'll still go there.
Ooh, okay.
Exciting.
This is gonna be funny.
It's nice. This should be it should be a fun battle. This isn't like at the same. It'll be challenging, but not like challenging like the last battle away where it's like severely deadly because it was way beyond where you should be.
Yeah. Like I hope it's challenging but not deadly. Please don't kill us again.
I know.
We were kind of stupid, okay? We gotta admit, we were kind of dumb.
We were
Don't drink and
naive.
try to steal the ship, guys.
Yeah, we were naive. We were fools. We were
I think
fools.
it's fair to assume that most ships wouldn't have security. I think that's a
Right.
fair assumption.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'll put up our BRB screen. We'll keep our audio hot because we are, and that way you can chat with us and stuff while we're away.
Yeah.
Or for those of us that stay. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Catch y'all then. All right, BRB screen is up. Woo! Okay. Yep. Take a pee. I'll be back.
Are you done? Are you done with your reuse? Which ones are yours? This ones? That one? That one? That one? Where's the rest of the fries? Was that it? All the rest of the fries?
Level these 14. You know what? They are actually level 15. Jarrett, let me thank you for that. Heads up, I completely forgot. Not Haven. Oh, yes, sometimes like it creates this cache folder or has this cache folder and it loves to just continually go back and pull from there for some reason. Why, I have no idea. But every so often I have to go back in and fix that. So, yeah, that's because they are in fact level 15. Or, oh, this is not doing that, and that's just me. Have I not updated that? That's so strange. We've been playing with that for a while. Yeah, well, that goes through the old fix through. Nice. Got a lot of folks that are appreciating April 20th. I love that. That's great. To catch up on chat. All right. Do I have this? Nope. Oh. All right. Here. Here's Lament. Oh, because I had the guest one. That's why. That's why I updated a different one. Could I use that? Doesn't matter. There. Oh, that's why. because the guest one acts as both RP and battle. That's right. It's all coming back to me now.
And it's all coming back to him now.
Kiss me like that. Amazing. 3 players. I just have.
I'm chilled out now. I'm good.
Yeah, get it. Get that chill on.
Jared is asking if we've leveled these 14 levels together.
Oh, that's it, right. I got so sidetracked by making sure I updated
Oh
the
no, I
character
don't mind
builders.
answering it if you're busy
Oh,
doing something.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think we're level 15 now.
15.
But Jared, so no, because I didn't join in until what, a couple months ago? Or like last year?
Yeah.
And it started off with Marcon, Saxel. Oh shit! Hold on, I'm having a brain fart.
Crazy long time ago. It was actually.
It was super long time ago because
Randy had a character. There are a couple people that had characters. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of people that have popped in and out for this campaign, and so I think the main people have been like Marcon, Saxel, and Maeve, right?
Yeah, I think Maeve and Texel
From
are
the
the only
beginning.
original folks from the beginning. Marcon
Yeah.
jumped in a little bit after, but he's been here very long.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid, Shattered Tabletop
Thank you,
Games.
Shattered. Oh, so exciting to see you, Shattered. Yay.
Way to confuse everything, Joe. How was your guys' stream, Shattered? Was it good? Sorry, I have an allergy problem.
Oh, I hear you.
Just like, if you don't have allergies, you'll definitely develop them. Like an allergy to you. Haha, but you. It was fun. Steph is amazing, of course. Awesome. Was she over on that stream tonight, Dan?
She is. Yeah. She
okay,
so
awesome.
Exciting. Yeah.
If definitely gonna have to watch the VOD. That sounds so much fun. Yay, that's awesome.
Shattered always has such great games, too. They're so fun to watch. Beans, who's at the top left? Let's. Oof. Sorry, I'm just readjusting some nameplates and such. That's okay. So
How did I not? Oh, I do follow you guys. I just didn't. Oh, I'll have to give you guys a view. I'm glad that it was fun for you guys tonight.
Oh, it should be left.
I should have bought burritos at Walmart. I was at the store too, and I didn't get burritos. I gotta see if I have burritos in the freezer. Oh, I have pizza. I did get pizza, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now because it's gonna take a while for the oven to heat up.
Word.
It's fine.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm like 12 guys chat. If you don't know, by the way, when the creatures came up, I had that Tra-la-la song stuck in my head. The little tune. Yeah.
Nice. Yes, Steph is amazing. Shattered Tabletop is amazing. Any of our viewers that have not followed Shattered Tabletop Games, I highly recommend it. They're always fun and exciting. A great watch. What can I do for this? Let me highlight this one. And you kiss me like
Now it's stuck in your head.
For real. It's all up in my head. Why not have that? That's random, dude. Alright, what would that be? That would be a window capture, I think. I don't need that, I just need other.
I'm gonna eat a whole pizza after this. It's fine. Okay, maybe
Nice.
half a pizza.
Pizza sounds good. And munchies. Making something the other day, and I thought this is perfect. I should just market this straight up for munchies. And then I entirely forgot. A little. Pickle here. Damn. All right. Fine. All right. Like the fancy hat emote. Great. Shat 33. I feel like there's a story there. I know it's shattered, but it's just reads funny. Sorry. Also, I'm great at art.
That's my favorite part in the entire movie.
For real.
Is that scene is my. Yep, there's a leak in the boat. Literally a leak.
Glad you got the reference. I say that all the time.
Well, if they're gonna take a bit, I'm gonna go grab something real quick.
Oh, okay, sounds good. What I was trying to explain to the officer, but Alright, I need to bring up fantasy grounds for me because it's trouble in River City. Alright, the question is, do I have... Do I have Saxel built out as our dire werewolf? Oop, I'm gonna take down our BRB screen. Just Melissa had to run up and grab something, so she's not back just yet. So, question for Alec and Deontay. I don't have Axel's dire werewolf built in Phoenix House. So, I can run her as this. The dangers, of course, being that she might not know friend from foe. Do you want me, only because she's not here, I want to ask, and see, what the three of you are thinking. Since she's not here and she may attack party members as well, would you rather her sort of like not properly shift and remain a Staxel to fight that way? Or
yeah,
do you...
yeah. But yeah, we don't need a third a third antagonist.
Okay, nice.
Or a third enemy.
She's got, there's means for her to get this under control, so it won't always be like that. If she pursues
You
that.
could beat her for her first werewolf.
Yeah. So you do see her like start snapping, then it kind of reverts, and she's just like, oh, that was not what I meant. Oh, that was a tooth. It's like,
I mean, lizards grow their teeth back, right?
well, I guess we'll say she her mouth tooth over there on the side.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring the wolf out.
No,
Maybe next time.
Yeah, I don't know. This never happens. I don't know why it didn't work. At least it's not my fangs. All right. Nice. Well, since it looks like everyone's back, I'll go ahead and ask everyone to roll some initiative.
All right.
I'm sorry. Give me a quick sec. I'm going to make sure Fantasy Grounds knows you've had a long rest. There we go. Okay. Now, whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll initiative. You can tell me if you're using real dice, and I'll plug it in, or you can do it in Fantasy Grounds if you're in there.
Okay.
So Harlan got a 4, and Vaxel got a +8. Wow, a 20.
Jesus.
Jeez Louise.
She's alert.
Oh, right.
For sure.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, so Marcon got a 7, and Maeve got a 13.
All right, 13.
I got a 5.
And a 5 for Evie. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Well, pursuant to requests, earlier on, Millie, being in charge of keeping herself safe, ducks behind one of the stone mineral growth there. Like, what the bloody fuck is that? Like, looking at these two giant gargantuan purple worms snapping their teeth, closing in. They've got, like, the sphincter throats in there. Blah, 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 a bunch of teeth. Yeah. Axel's like, oh, these fuckers. She goes over to face them first. All right, let's take a peek. See. Oh, don't forget to roll your DM inspiration and wherever you. If you have an app or whatever you want to use.
I got a 1080.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good resolution.
Oh no, my fault. 1084.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There we go.
And so 1084 EV.
1032. He beat me.
Okay.
990 something for me.
Oh, okay. All right, Marcon, you've got it tonight. And let's see.
He's definitely not dying tonight.
Nice. That's a D12.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Jinx it. Oh, the hell, yeah. Nothing can kill me. No, don't say it.
I'm invincible.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me see what she has prepared here. Axel has clearly not updated her character. Right, I'm not playing Faxel. That's right. I don't have to worry about that. But please, yeah, take your time. No worries. I'll just sort of, describe the sitch.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Purple worms, and I'll just share out. Let's see if they have. Sometimes they have a fun image. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks a little less scary than the icon, so I'm not going to share it.
Oh.
It's like,
You know what I was expecting?
Yeah.
The Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob.
Oh, yes! Oh, the Alaskan bullworm! Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Nice. Yep, Lily's ducked and taken cover. You're down in a sweltering heat. The water that you just came up out of in the river behind you rushes by. Steam billowing up. Thaxel readies herself as one of the giant worms sort of snaps toward her. Oops, wrong button.
Oh, is it Thaxel's turn before the worms?
It is. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem.
So Thaxel's going to use her bonus action to wild shape into. We're by water, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I think a water elemental. She can do the elemental wild shapes.
Oh, nice.
I don't have like the
Okay.
stats for them off the top of my head.
Okay.
But I think water elemental.
Let's see if I can put this under your control.
Yeah, that seems good. Damage resistance to acid, damage immunity to poison. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll turn into a water elemental and just kind of where on the battle mat thing are they? Because I can't see fantasy grounds.
So they are, gosh, center map as far as left and right goes, and they're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40 feet up into the map. So they're just to the two worms. Let me see if I can, or it's on Twitch too, if you have access to that. If not, I can probably just take a picture here.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, so in that case, she'll turn into. Let me just double check.
Mm-hmm. This is her at the bottom of all of you.
Yeah, she'll turn into an earth elemental instead, I guess, and she'll just dash towards him 30 feet as her movement, and then as her like attack. She's going to go ahead and try to slam one of them. So she makes 2 attacks with +8 to hit.
Nice. Okay. I will pull up their thing. Look at the slam attacks. So she heads in for this one that's right in front of her, right?
Yeah, exactly. And she's gonna get a 27 and a 24 to hit on the first and second attacks, respectively.
Nice. Okay. Well, those will both hit. I'm just gonna visible, evil, and hider. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, those both hit, definitely. Wait, what's her purple arm? Yeah.
And she'll deal 25 damage between both attacks.
Nice. Which is purple arm too. 25 points of damage. What do you want it to look like? Is it's this hulking, the worm's still certainly larger, but it's still a hulking earth elemental that goes up to punch.
Yeah, so I guess like as she runs forward, the earth just kind of like molds up around her almost, as if she's kind of melting into it and pulling it with her as she goes, and she'll just kind of try to uppercut one of them, and then hit the other hit it the second time with a cross, kind of trying to knock it off balance, I guess.
Okay. Strikes it up in the side, rears back around at her. But in her earth elemental form. Nice. Okay. Anything else for Thaxel on this turn?
No, I think that's all she can do. Action, bonus action, all that jazz.
Okay. The purple worm to the north is going to. All right, it's going to dive towards Evie and Marcon and Harlan. What's its speed here? Just 50 feet, unless it's 10, 15, 20. Who's this? Evie. So it's gonna dive here and attempt to bite at Evie. Okay, well, that's a 31, so that one probably hits. Oh, sorry. It comes out and tries to
Wow.
not only bite you, it just tries to swallow you. Its teeth has teeth all down its sphincter throat, so it's gonna do some bite damage on the way, some piercing damage. It does 19 points of damage, which Evie kind of shrugs off, right? He's got a lot of HP.
Hold on, let me take away. You said 9.
Yes.
13,
now it did
19?
it in Fantasy Grounds, so if you're taking it, it does it automatically.
19. Okay. I'm just adding it to my character sheet.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm at 120.
Yeah, yep.
Pushing
and
up my shoulders.
with that, can you please make a dexterity savings throw?
Do I get an attack of opportunity at all? Or is it just...
It's just there
Bam.
next to you. If it moves away from you, out of your range, then you get that attack.
Okay, so dex save?
Dex save, please. Oh.
I got a 3.
No. Okay. When it comes down, it's
Wait,
That's with a +2.
wait, Evie, no, you also have +5.
Oh.
8?
I don't know if that helps. Yeah.
No, it's an 8, dude.
I don't know if that helps.
You can feel a little better about it.
You guys gotta add the +5. I'm right there.
God. Thank
Nice.
you.
It completely bases you. It just goes straight down to your feet, gets a bunch of its teeth gashing you along the way, and swallows you whole. You are currently in the purple worm's throat, being moved down by its muscles a little bit. I think you get pushed down about 15 feet into its throat. You're blinded and restrained. However, you have total cover against any attacks outside the worm. So if anyone goes to attack the worm, it won't hurt her. Let's see. It's total cover.
Were we
Oh,
talking about this earlier, guys?
You have total cover against anything else while you're being eaten.
Yes. Martin and Harlan, can you please roll just, I guess like a history check. See if either of you are aware of purple worms and how they're...
Stephanie!
Nice.
Evie has
shit.
become what she always desires.
I got a
Wow.
I got a 16. I got a 16.
16.
History
okay.
check.
Yeah.
That is a 23 for her.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
now.
beautiful.
Yeah. So, Mark, I knew you're like, yeah, you've heard of these. I mean, they're cautionary tales for purple worms. Harlan, you know that you've actually studied some of their physiology. You know that this is one of their go-to moves for the dangers of encountering them. But if you're able to really strike it hard and get a certain amount of damage, roughly 30 points of damage, if we had to put it into numbers.
Quantified physical harm we could cause them, yes.
So we got to make that thing throw up.
Then it can probably throw up. It does a check. It does its own con save, which is really high con to not throw. I mean, to keep Evie down.
If we put a stick, if we just jam a stick in there, I might throw up real quick.
Wow. Am I not tasty enough?
Nice. All right. It's going to whip around, and what's its range with this? 10 feet. I guess Marcon being the next one kind of close. It has a second attack. As it's done that, it kind of twists its body and whips its stinger around on the other end of its body.
Okay.
So this might seem a little daunting right now because there's 2 of them in a row at the beginning of the thing, but you guys have got this. I don't want it to seem like, I know it's going to seem not great. So it hits because it's a 32.
I'm gonna Maeve is gonna use a reaction called cutting words.
Nice.
So she's gonna expend a bardic inspiration die to subtract that from the creature's roll.
Okay.
And it's 1d12. So I'm going to see what that do.
Nice.
She rolled a 10 on that, so that's
Ooh.
21.
22.
That does not hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
What does she say? She says something in some other language that we don't even know to the worm.
She says something very cutting.
What's
the language of the Fae? Sylvan?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says something in Sylvan. Real messed up. I don't know what it is, but
it shocked the purple worm enough. You gotta twist and contour out of the way. Woo, sting her right over your head.
Yeah, and then this is a creature she can see within 60 feet.
Yeah. All right. So the other purple worm is going to attack, of course, Staxel in Earth Elemental form. Let's see. That hits with its bite. Oh, wait. Well, I have to do the damage, but what size is the Earth Elemental? If it's large, it can still swallow it. It is. So
it's large, yeah.
Okay. So
it still eats her. She's large.
Large or smaller? Worm. Yeah, they're like gargantuan. I think.
Get you out of there.
But it has to make a dex save, so I'm gonna just force it to roll a dex save, which fails. Oh my goodness! And so this other purple worm swallows Daxel's Earth Elemental, and it doesn't really want to move yet. Actually, I guess. My gosh, why? I guess it would move. It would try and do its. I'm just gonna hide this for now. Turn that neutral too, because that's also swallowed. And Evie, I'm gonna turn neutral for a second, so you're swallowed. All right, it's gonna crawl over here, and within 10 feet anyway. And sorry, Marcon is just gonna use its tail stinger. It's gonna also try and get you. That's 32 again. Do you have anything to?
Swallows.
No, that hits, unfortunately.
Let's see. All right, so not terrible damage, hits. Right? It does, well, I guess it does 20 points of damage as it slashes into you. Would you please make a con save as you feel some poison enter the wound?
Okay. Marcon has resistance to poison because he has the belt of dwarven kind.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess roll with advantage then.
Okay.
Or I guess it would be half. I'm sorry, that would be half damage rather. So standard roll, half damage if you take any.
He rolled a 28 for the con save.
This is nothing before the might of Marcon. You feel it and you can just will it away. Your body metabolizes it like that. I mean, this is nothing. All right. Purple
and as a reaction, Marcon is going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, nice. Okay.
At level 1? Yes. At first level. All right. And then we roll the... Let's see. Yeah, so it has to make a 18 dexterity saving throw. DC 18.
Okay. Dex, you said?
Yes.
It's good at -2. No, 7.
Oh, sweet. That's 16 points of fire damage.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay. So as it's writhing back to get back in a position after swinging its stinger at you, what do you want that to look like as you fire that back at it?
So Marcon will like kind of just take the damage and then immediately like point directly at the worm's face and like burn its sphincter mouth a little bit with the Hellish Rebuke.
Nice.
It's gonna need some. It's gonna need some aloe after that.
You can see parts of the soft fleshiness inside its mouth get burned up.
Call that habanero. Yeah.
It's like a marshmallow when you burn it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Mavriel is up now, and Marcon, you'll
Okay.
be next. So I guess they're sort of both you.
Okay. How close are the worms to one another?
Let's see. They are only 5 feet. There's a so I guess 10 feet away. There's a gap between them of 5 feet.
That is just fantastic. She's going to cast Synaptic Static, in the sphere in between the two of them, so it will hit both of them.
Nice. Okay.
It has a spherical range of 20 feet.
Ooh, nice.
All right, and Synaptic Static. So they need to make a DC 18 intelligence saving throw.
Not one of their strong suits at a -5. 10 for Purple Worm 1. And a 6. So they both fail.
They both fail. Incredible. All right. And then roll that damage. This is 8d6, and each of them take 26 damage.
Beautiful.
Psychic damage.
Oh, nice. 26, you said?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let me see here. After a failed save, the target has muddled thoughts for a minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. They don't need to do that, but yeah. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending this effect on a success.
Nice. And how long did it last? It was a whole minute?
Yes, it lasts for a minute.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Nice. You can see how sort of jittery and off put by that psychic damage. That's awesome. The ringing in their little brains is making it difficult for them to focus on attacking. Anything else for Maeve in this round?
Let me see. As a bonus action, Maeve is gonna cast Healing Word on Marcon.
Perfect. Nice.
So that is that. It's 1d4. Yes, 1d4 plus 5. So Marcon heals for 8.
Nice. I'll adjust that in downs. Nice. Okay, you all have so much HP. This is fantastic. All right. Lily, just nervously watching this. That moves us on to Marcon. You're up, and Evie might be doing like a check next to, unless you get knocked out of its stomach. Wait. Oh, 26 wasn't quite enough to make them spit her out.
As it comes around to Marcon's turn, did I just have Harlan really quickly shout out, "They have a weakness. Hit them as hard as you can."
Oh, okay.
Very
So,
specific.
Gotcha. So, Marcon's gonna run up to the which one's closest to him?
Probably Purple Worm number 2, the lower one.
Okay, he's gonna split his efforts up and 1v1 the other Purple Worm.
Nice. Okay.
So he's gonna get into that Purple Worm's face.
And in case it makes a difference on what you're going to do in your turn, it's 30 points of damage in a single attack. So
30 points of damage in a single attack. Okay. So the first thing that Marcon's going to do, he's going to attack the first worm. He's gonna take 2 swipes at it.
Nice.
So first roll, 31 to hit.
That'll hit. That'll do it.
All right. So he also has improved Divine Smite, so I'm gonna add an additional D8 to my damage as well. Okay, so the first hit does 22 plus 8 is 30 damage.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, well, are you doing the one with M inside? That's worm number 1.
Yes,
Okay.
she's yeah, he wants to get her out first because she's not in a protective form.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
It has to do with Constitution saving throw. It has a stupid high DC. This does have a high con now. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, it was almost a 17 plus it's 6, but it's not. It rolled a 7 for an 18, which does not succeed. So, what do you want that? You're going to make it throw up in this first attack. What do you want that to look like?
So Marcon is going to aim directly at its belly and say, I wonder if this will pierce through. And he's gonna shove it as deep as he can in there and like twist it to add insult to injury.
And it kind of does like a cat hairball thing. And slowly, it's not like a violent ejection. It's just Evie slides out covered in like Nickelodeon slime.
Oh, he's gonna be like, it's so gross.
Some other stomach
and
material.
then he's gonna hit it one more time with another attack.
Nice.
Let's see. 27.
That'll hit.
All right, and then let's say that's 19 plus. You roll my d8 for my improved divine smite. That's 24 damage.
Ooh, nice.
In total for the second attack.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, Marcon's gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Oh.
And give himself an additional 2 AC, bringing his AC to 25.
Nice. Okay.
And that's gonna end his turn.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So, Evie, I'm going to switch you back to a friendly here because you have been ejected. Now you're prone, so you've got half your movement to stand up. Otherwise, it's your turn, and Harlan, you're up next. What you got,
Oh,
Evie?
well, I wasn't expecting to be out of that yet at all.
Quick swallow.
Okay, so is she sitting on the ground, laying on the ground? Let's see. So it's probably like sitting down. Oh God, that description just makes me feel nasty.
It's all like sucked from your face to the ground and stuff.
She's going to cast prestidigitation on herself.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do it? Like that's a full action.
Yeah. Well, okay, she'll stand up first and like I guess standing isn't. There's not much I can really do, to be honest.
Oh, you can attack it if you want. You just, it's half your movement, stand up, but then you can do all your attacks. Chop at it. Make it pay. Because prestidigitation only gets like a little section at a time too, anyway. So.
Ugh.
Yeah. But don't forget, you've got your fighter set up now. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sheet right now.
Oh, nice.
Word. But when I use my action to cast a cantrip, I can make my weapon attack. But then that would be worthless because it's a very small space. Never mind. This is how my brain works. It's been a while since I've looked at her sheet. Oops. She is. Hold on. Where is it? Features in. Oh no, she doesn't have that one. Yeah, she's just gonna go and try to hit it.
Nice.
She's not very happy right now. More so that not just because she got eaten, but like now she's just like even more disgusting. Like she didn't mind the water and stuff, but like ooh.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go attack it with my scimitar.
Okay.
Forgot one of it. Okay.
What is this? The Just to rate.
The one in Fantasy Grounds is Blood Hunter.
Oh,
but
okay.
plus-
I was like,
so
wait,
we
that's
still
not-
have to like build it. I'm on her character sheet right now.
That's fine. I'd rather you have you use now. Don't forget, with Fighter, I don't know how many attacks you have. At least 2 attacks. Level 5, you get a second attack. I think it's 3. Okay, good.
I have 3.
Nice.
Do we still have the +5 to our rolls?
That's just saving throws,
Okay,
I think.
so 18. Is it 18 hit?
Ooh, it hits. Just hits.
Barely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. It's doing me dirty.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. The damage come in
Well,
low.
But it has a 9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah, it just says
Okay.
9.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and do your second attack? We'll see if that one hits.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon are you using?
She's using her her scimitar,
Oh,
her double-bladed one.
no.
It's 2-handed, so
Oh, damn. Okay.
she's like pissed off. She's just like all slimy and shit, and just like. And I can add my ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
These are all straight attacks, so you can keep adding your I guess that'd probably be a strength weapon, right? Whatever your plus is, that weapon to the damage. It'll say in there.
+8.
Nice.
So the second one will be 16.
Okay, sweet. Mhm.
And the third.
I'm sorry, probably be.
or-
It's just
on.
the it's not your proficiency. It doesn't get added to the damage. I don't think, does it? That's just the attack. The damage gets like strength or dexterity, whatever the weapon's using. It's that modifier. It'd probably be like a
Hold on.
+5 or something like +3.
Eh,
What's your if it's a two-handed weapon, it's almost definitely strength. What's your strength modifier?
+8. Or is that off? Like, I don't know why it's +8.
Yeah, that's a lot. That'd be way above 20, I think. It'd be like, yeah. That's okay. We'll say
no,
it's
+3. +3. I'm a
+3,
dumbass and
okay.
looked at the wrong thing.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I was looking, no, because like the saving throw thing and the above modifiers are
Oh.
like the same, like within the same distance. So like, I'm a dumbass, guys. It's fine.
You are fine. That's
So it's a
absolutely fine.
+3. So
Okay.
the last one would have been, the second attack would have been 11 points of damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Just to retcon that.
Ooh, you guys are chopping away. Nice. You've got one more attack, I think, with this giant ass scimitar.
Why does it keep rolling freaking 8s? I got another 8.
Ooh,
11.
okay. 11, nice. All right, so you've got this two-handed scimitar. What do you want that to look like as you're hacking away?
Blood spurting out of the wounds.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, nice. Blue blood fires out. It's got this other spot where Marcon really dug way into it as well. That's just dripping blood. Beautiful. Anything else for you, Em, on this particular round?
Let me see what bonus action she had.
And you'll be up next, Harlan.
What's that one? Nope. Oh, nope. Yeah, no.
Okay.
good.
Nice. So you hack away and slash, and Harlan, that brings us around to you.
So, given that Harlan knows quite a bit about his own magic, experienced wizard, all that, what would his thoughts be on if a creature that was eating another creature was teleported to another plane? Would the creature they were eating go with them, or would they just kind of hop away and leave them hanging in the air? Gross and disgusting, but still there.
Let me see. Is that a planar shift one?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me just do a quick read. Because that's my silly fool change. Okay, specify your decision. Okay, so to banish an unwilling creature to the place. Choose. Alright, doesn't say anything there about anything it's carrying, does it?
Yeah, I read the spell. I think it's kind of DM discretion to a degree. I just figured Harlan might know a little bit about how it might work, so I don't accidentally, for example, send Thaxel and a purple worm that is currently eating her to hell.
That is amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna do super quick look up, and if I can't find anything quickly, we'll just do a thunder poison. Alright, no, that's banishment though. Maybe type in the right thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is an official one. Okay, I'm gonna say that yeah, oh my gosh, those are two. I just want to have one singular answer here. All right, last thing, and what I need, we will just do a quick roll of clone. Figure it out later. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Ooh. Okay, I am going to say, this is so split that if you wanted to do, it would be up to your skill as a wizard, meaning an Arcana roll. Anything 11 or higher, you would be able to succeed, a 1 through 10. And this is with your modifiers for like an Arcana check. So if your Arcana is like so buff that you can't get a 10 or lower, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
Harlan's willing.
okay.
Yeah. He'll
Nice.
just so how far away is the purple worm currently swallowing Thaxel? That one's like, if I'm counting correctly, almost exactly 30 away to get within the red from Harlan.
Yeah, 20. Yep, just 20 from you. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So he'll just kind of stride up to it, looking absolutely indignant at this interruption, especially while he was in the middle of prestidigitating himself clean. He'll just say, "This is a bother. Let's be done with this." And he's going to try to plane shift this purple worm. So he has to make a melee spell attack using his spell attack modifiers. So let's do that first. And that's 10 plus 10 is 20.
That'll hit. Yep.
And then it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Surprisingly, not one of its better stats.
That's what I'm banking on, yeah.
A 5.
Yeah, so it fails that, and he's going to teleport it to Carceri. Why not?
Okay.
Send it to hell. And he'll do his best to make sure Thaxel doesn't go with it, you know, just out of the kindness of his heart.
Oh,
he's a nice guy like that.
Yeah, just an Arcana check, 11 or higher, and you're good.
He can't fail that. So
okay, so with ease, with Harlan's skill, the creature just disappears with a pop. and Thaxel in Earth Elemental form just drops down in the same mucky bits that are stayed attached to her in this Earth Elemental form. All that's left behind. Is that planar shift? That's it. If they fail, they're over there, or is that the one that snaps
Well,
back?
you have
after
to
a
hit
minute?
them with the spell attack, and then they have to fail the saving throw, and then they're just gone.
Nice, yes. Okay, let me just remove them from thing. Beautiful. Okay, they're gone, and that returns our Earth Elemental. Axel. Looking up, not pleased by being covered with slimy bits of the inside of this purple worm. Oh, that's in my mouth. It's in my mouth. Or I guess all you hear with the Earth Elementals.
Yeah.
Sounds like rolling rocks. Beautiful. Anything else for Harlan on his turn?
No, he's just gonna look at his hand, the one he had to touch the worm with to banish it, and just kind of shake it out a little bit. Not happy with that either, but at least he didn't get eaten. And then he's gonna end his turn.
Nice. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Well, that brings us back up to Earth Elemental Thaxel. Who's gonna, just spend her free action being disgusted with things, but like, well, thank you whoever did that. I guess. I mean, I could have gotten out myself, but this made it faster, so thank you. Or something like that feels like exactly. And she will walk up and attack this other purple worm. All right, she can do, I think, the 2 slam attacks she said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes, so I forgot already that you were.
You can do the 2 slam attacks with +8 to hit. So let me roll those out really quick.
Nice.
So that's another 27 and a 21.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm assuming those both hit.
Indeed.
And then she will deal. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Nice.
She's going to deal 39 damage.
Oh, beautiful. I think that starts putting it into the red. So yeah, she just takes out chunks, or what would you like that to look like, rather? I don't want to keep stealing.
Yeah, just going to town on it. Upset about being swallowed, just trying to tenderize it,
Succeeding. You hear crunching and other sounds that you don't want a body to make as she's pulverizing this purple worm. All right. This purple worm is up next. Maeve will be right after the purple worm. Let's see. Half its speed, at least 10 foot. Okay. All right. It is going to. It's not gonna do that. It's being territorial. Gosh. All right. I guess. We've walked up to that, so you'd be here. You'd be further away. It wouldn't target you. All right, let me just do a quick roll and see what's gonna. Okay. It heads down to attempt to bite Markon. 24. Nice. It goes to bite, and you just do a dodge, step back, and it's
Yeah, he still has Shield of Faith on.
nice. You can feel that assisting and pushing the creature away. It just kind of gnarls into some stone and leers back up, and quickly contorts its body to come around and try and hit you with a stinger. $17. You expertly kind of duck and dodge out of the way, bob and weave. Right over your head again. Okay, Maeve is up, and then Markon.
Say, all right. So Marcon is going to yeah, he's just gonna run over to the worm and start hitting it. Yeah, so he's
Destroyed.
gonna go over there. All right. Say 22 to hit.
Oh, I'll get it. Yep.
Okay, so that's 19 plus, hold on, plus another D8 for improved divine
Oh.
smite.
Um.
So that's
Mhm.
20 for the first hit.
Okay, that hits. Now, just to say, because I feel like Marcon would be, might take this opportunity. You can actually flank with Evie if you have just enough room to get on its other side if you
Ooh.
wanted.
Oh, absolutely, he would do
Okay.
that. Yes.
So if you want to do a second roll for that first attack, just in case it's a natural 20.
Okay, I'll roll it. No, it was not a natural 20.
Okay.
All right, and then he's gonna attack again.
Okay.
Second attack.
I'm sorry, what was the damage in the first one? I completely.
Oh, 20.
20.
With the additional D8 is 20 damage.
Nice. Okay.
31 to hit for the second.
Oh, yeah.
This 21, and hold on, let me roll my additional D8 for improved divine smite. That brings it up to 23.
Okay. Woo!
23 damage. And let's see. As a bonus action, actually no. You know what? I'm gonna end my turn right now. Yeah.
Oh,
And he's gonna say where he's at.
nice. And so that one's Marcon. There's also Maeve. I forgot to. Were those were Marcon's attacks, right? It was. Okay, so if you're doing Maeve too, Maeve's up as well.
Okay, so Maeve is going to. She is going to. Let's see. Evie, how are you looking? You're doing all right. Okay, and then Harlan hasn't been touched. Okay, good. So we don't need to heal.
Harlan had to touch a worm. That was enough.
Yeah. All right. So as an action, I'm gonna have Maeve. Use. I'm gonna have her use her staff of thunder and lightning.
Damn, nice. Okay. Y'all haven't even seen this yet. Like,
Yeah.
draws off that staff she's always carrying.
She's gonna use lightning strike. So as an action, she's gonna cause a bolt of lightning to leave from the staff's tip in a line that is 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. And the line is gonna not have any of us in it.
Sure.
So as it hits the monster, it has to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, and it takes full damage, which is 9d6,
okay.
or half if it saves.
Yeah, 12. It rolled a 12, so that's a fail.
Oh, perfect. So that's 9d6 for you.
I love that spell. And it starts out, it's like an anime blast, energy blast, where it starts and then like rounds out to 5 feet wide. Just
that did 39 lightning damage.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap.
All right, let me just add that up. 39, you said?
Yeah, 39 lightning damage. Jeez.
All right, so it strikes, and while some of it dances across its carapace around the back and continues blasting through, a good section just starts eating away, like it cuts in like a foot and a half into the side of this purple worm, just obliterated, bubbling and melting flesh and dripping out of its wound.
Oh, nice. Okay. And Maeve is actually going to she's not close to the monster, is she?
No. She's got like 15 feet.
She's gonna back up her full movement, so 30 feet.
Okay. She's got the river behind her, but she can kind of go down and stay out of the way.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to be close to the monster.
25, 30. Okay. She's
Yeah,
now
we're gonna
right
play her from
behind
outside.
Harlan, like further down to the south here.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And then that'll end Maeve's turn.
Nice. All right, that brings us to Evie with Harlan up next. This purple worm does not have long to live. And if you attack Evie, you have advantage because you're flanking with Marcon right now.
Oh, if I do that, there might be some people on the line.
It's like faltering and like having trouble seeing up.
So, right? She is going to use her palm pistol.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. If you're using a pistol, you'll have disadvantage. Oh, so it should be a straight roll because you're right next to it, unless you have that feat that is
Yeah, I have that. The
gunner
gunner.
feat. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're talking about
Yeah.
it before the thing. Nice. So advantage on this roll.
Come on. There you go. I'll just roll 2, and we'll just see what. Are you? Remind me never to use D&D Beyond dice again.
The lag is still really bad.
They're so slow. I've been using them all night.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself so I can roll dice.
Okay. Are we supposed to do that? I haven't. I'm sorry.
It's a 7. I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Oh no, with advantage at the 7 for the attack?
The
What was your
the other was a 2.
Oh damn. Okay.
Is that
Like
without-
I'm legit rolling like dog shit tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you still, I think, with the gun, I think that you can still. You have to reload, or can you just take your second attack? Does it say
Let me see.
reload on the weapon?
Hold on. It says reload on the weapon. Hold on. Can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score before you must spend one attack or one action to reload. I'd have to spend to attack, so I'd have to spend an action to reload.
Or does it
Does
have
the
a
gunner
reload
feat
of
let
1?
you ignore that?
Oh.
What'd you say?
Does the gunner feat let you ignore that?
Looking at
Yeah,
it.
the
now.
it lets you alert
Yes,
ignore
it
the
ignores
loading.
the
button.
loading
Oh,
prop. Okay.
Yeah, you
nice.
don't have to worry about that.
So you're just like in a
Okay.
single swooping motion, you reload it easily.
It's such a good feat.
Yo, that's
Such a
dope. Go for it. You get attack number 2. And with advantage still, because you're still flanking.
So are these?
Uh,
Sorry, I'm
you're fine.
very confused.
Just attacking. You get to roll it twice. The attack roll.
I know that it. Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Slightly better. Rolled a 9 and a 15.
Okay. Now that'll add, of course, your proficiency modifier, which is, gosh, what
So is it rolling to attack or is it rolling for damage?
When you roll for attack, you add both your proficiency modifier and your ability score that goes with it. Like I think it's dexterity for firearms. So it would be your dex mod plus your proficiency mod plus your roll. For damage, you don't get to add your proficiency, but you still add your, other score, dex, strength, whatever that is.
So 15 plus 7.
Okay, 22. Nice. That'll definitely hit.
Which means I did the first one wrong then.
Okay.
Because I didn't add anything to that.
But it was still, what, an 8 the first time?
I don't remember.
I think, yeah, it was like 3 and an 8. I think. So the first one still misses, but this one hits. So roll your damage, and then you get to add your dex mod, whatever that is. Okay.
God, I'm rolling like dog shit.
No.
I don't want to be here.
It's all so new. You came back to life, and it's like, no, this is all different. This is
I'm
all
relearning
different.
this body and these new skills, guys, and it sucks.
Nice. All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Anything else for Evie this round?
No, well, she's just gonna move away. Hold on, where is she?
If she moves out of its range, it'll have an attack of opportunity. Just looks like it's faltering. Not very far from death. He's grinding inside. And Martin would lose advantage though.
I don't want to waste action surge on this worm.
Nice.
No. No. Nah. She'll just stay where she's at.
Right,
That's
you
fine.
hold your two-handed saber in front of you, ready to guard or attack. That brings us to Harlan.
Yeah, Harlan isn't the best at dealing damage, but he can recognize when something's about to topple over. So he's
Yeah.
just going to he's going to look at it, and he's going to cast Fireball at the, let's just call it the 4th level, straight at the purple worm. Actually, well, wait, God. I guess he's not great at survival, so he probably wouldn't know about any like immunities or weaknesses it has. Yeah, he'll just throw a fireball at it and trust that most things burn.
Nice.
So it'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. 12.
Yeah, that's not it. So it's going to take a few d6s worth of damage. Let me roll those out.
Nice.
Okay, so it is going to take 35 damage.
Oh, yeah, nice. How would you like to destroy this purple worm with a spell?
Kind of throw the fireball down its throat, let it gargle on it, and then topple over dead.
Nice. Awesome. You do, and you line up, you fire it straight down its gullet, and it just singes and burns all along the way, smoke billowing up out of its throat as it goes to collapse backwards into the cave area. You are all officially out of combat. The 2 purple worms taken care of.
Yeah, Harlan is just going to look up where they kind of burrowed from and say, hey, at least we don't have to swim out of here anymore.
Yeah. Ugh. Evie looks so gross right now.
Oh, yes, let me just, oh, goodness, yes. He'll start prestidigitating bits away, like the goopiest globs left on her.
Nice.
What if you got eaten by something else? That'd be unfortunate.
At least I didn't get ripped in half this time.
Yes, well.
So far.
Get better every time.
It's an upgrade.
Nice. That's all right. Billy steps out. Oh, that was
survived. Wonderful.
Nice to know you're there.
She's just awestruck. Like she doesn't even know what to say or how to react. She's gotten her first taste. Yeah, I knew I wasn't ready for that. Any of that. And I knew you were all rather strong, of course, but seeing it is a bit different than just thinking I know. Um, right? Useful. I'll be very useful.
Indeed, you will.
It's
I just want you to remember next time you contemplate destroying a valuable map, leading people to treasure and memorizing it, exactly why we invented maps. So we don't have to drag you around everywhere we go.
yeah. I won't make that
Think
error.
about it.
Okay.
You could have been up on the surface, nice and dry, not down here with us, just giving us the map. But now you're our map.
You could be asleep in your room right now.
Oh,
I
probably
pay
so
extra
comfortable.
for their guinea pigs.
What do you sleep on, like hay or something?
no. I have
Hay
a
bed.
relatively nice bed. I'm still hoping that I'm gonna wake up there any minute, but I don't think that's the case.
I suggest you be the best map you can be.
Yes,
You
yes.
chose this.
our friend Markon is completely correct. Well, now, map away.
Right, this way, certainly. And she'll guide you into that western cave. Continue along. Oh, so you leave behind the carcass of one purple worm. The other one just vanished into river. Thaxel, I imagine, will drop the earth elemental worm. Unless, as you're in control, Harlan, if you would want her to stay in that just in case.
I don't know. I mean, it lasts for a while, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
how many wild sheep she gets, so I don't know if it would be worth like keeping or not. But
Gotcha. All right, we'll put a pin in it and see.
Yeah.
If it becomes relevant. So she'll continue along with everyone. Okay. All right. Let me bring up these beautiful notes. Right. So you carry on deeper still. You can feel the temperature has risen by at least another 4 or 5 degrees. It's incredibly uncomfortable here. The hot air is filling your lungs, and you breathe in. You can feel the scorching nature of it in your lungs. It's become damp down here too, very damp. So it's humid. Sweat is just, for those of you that sweat, I guess it's just sticking to you, running down, like you're wearing a wet blanket.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. Every so often, you have to stop for a moment or two as more of the whistling of the vents kicks up, and these hallways are filled with this hot air. About another 10 or 12 minutes navigating down a few tunnels. Some are not quite hallways. This is a lot more like a cavernous area. Lily continues sharing. Right. So, um, soon we should be getting to an area where this opens up a bit more. There should be a very large cavernous area that we go through soon. We'll keep descending. It's probably another. She looks at Evie, who asked for a time earlier. I think another, at this pace, another 10 minutes till we get there. Then in there should be a doorway that leads to a bit of a stairwell that goes down into the room that contains the item you're looking for. That should be that. So I think we're getting fairly close. She kind of ducks as like a vent near-ish whistles really loud. Oh, as it whistles, instead of that, just that, it starts as that crisp, clean teapot whistle with a few different pitches and over a couple of octaves. But starts sputtering. And out of, maybe the 7 or 8 vents that you can see, the steam pours and then water starts spitting out. and then starts gushing out. And this hallway you're in, that's maybe like 15 feet wide, 16 feet tall or so, um, starts, you hear further down this tunnel, and coming from behind you a bit, more of this water just gushing out now, starting to pool up and create a bit of a mud slide from behind you. You hear that of the ash and water as it's filling up way, like all the way down the hall. It's collecting and coming down behind you. You're all descending. Um, Scalding water about half the height of this tunnel begins approaching from 100 and some feet away around a corner when you look back. What would you all like to do as this begins heading your way?
It's coming from behind us.
Yeah, you're all sort of like descending down through caves that sort of wind a little bit softly, but there's a straight enough path behind you. It's just you see it in front of you too, but this is like it hasn't pooled up yet. Most of is behind you, uh, rushing out of these vents, filling up this hallway as it collects and gathers.
Hmm. I mean, I guess. Oh God, is it worth? No, yeah. Harlan is just going to. Does it look like we could outrun it if we went fast enough, or is it just like coming down, like bearing down on us?
It's about the same pace as a dash, I would say, to kind of put it in mechanical terms. It seems to be about 55, 60 feet per 6 seconds. But you're not sure how much further forward either.
Right.
You might be able to keep pace.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll start dashing away from it, or Harlan will at least.
Okay. Axel watches as you run past and like I mean you all see it, but it's like okay. In whatever form she's in. Um Marcon, Evie, do you have anything that would you like to follow Harlan, or do you have any thoughts on what you want to do?
Look, bad, bad,
I was
bad,
I
bad,
was
bad, bad,
wondering,
bad.
is this something that we can teleport through?
Could be.
I mean, we have
Oh
been.
wait, teleportation
Is
it's
pretty
wonky.
easier,
That's
yeah.
right.
Last time I tried to teleport when I knew it was shitty, I ended up next to two robot dogs that tore my throat out. So
Okay. I think Marcon and Maeve would probably just follow Harlan's lead and start dashing.
Okay,
Yeah, knowing that teleportation is not viable right now.
gotcha. Right. And just to make sure I've got the visual for you, it's about 15 feet wide down here, 16 feet tall. This water is like ebbing and flowing between like 6 and 8 feet tall as it's sort of coalescing all together, coming down. Evie, are you running as well?
Oh yeah.
All right, so you all begin dash. Lily, of course, following suit. May
Like,
I?
get out of my way.
May I have everyone please make an athletics check? So that is going to be a deciding factor here, as well as Maeve and Thaxel, please.
Is it a saving throw, right?
No, just an
Or
athletics check.
Okay.
Maeve got a 16.
Ooh,
Marcon got a 23.
22.
nice. Okay. Maeve's gonna be like,
Harlan gets a. Oh, sorry. Harlan has a 11 for athletics, and Faxel has a 13 plus 5, an 18.
okay. If it's okay, I'll say that Maeve will sort of tap Harlan on the shoulder. Pick up the pace, dear. We have no time for this, and
Yeah.
give you inspiration, which I
So
think
that's
is a
a D12.
D12. Mm-hmm.
It is. I'll expend it as well.
so Harlan will get +6 to that, so it becomes a 17 total.
Nice. Okay. You all have an Indiana Jones moment as this scalding water, boom, boom, boom. You can see it boiling as it's rolling down this small, this narrow cave behind you, hustling, jumping over stones and bits, avoiding other sprays that coming out up from the floor, up from the ceilings and walls that um, uh, are also releasing all of this scalding water. Until you find your way. Lily is guiding you. There's the path splits going left, and she's hustling down that way. Oh shit! You hear yell back, jump! And you see her leap over this break in the ground that's like 3 feet across. Makes a quick, running leap over that, and with your athletic checks, you all make that same jump one after another. Doof, 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 doof. Landing. This is reducing a bunch of the water, as a bunch of it's going to hit that, but some still goes over and pursues you. It's maybe another minute or so of running, trying to keep, outpace this thing. Lily's like, we're here, to the sides, and she goes through this doorway, this opening at the end where it seems to open up into a larger room, and just runs to the left. And she looks back quickly, either side, it's safe. And hustles off. As you all exit into this bigger area, what would you like to do?
Harlan is just going to follow her. I mean, she's the guinea pig. Wherever she runs, we know it's safe, or isn't if she doesn't make it. So
Yeah,
Nice.
Marcon's gonna be behind her and like try to like angle himself to where like she's in front of wherever he's at.
Nice. All right. Evie, same.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So you all run off to the side, following Lily. She's walking along a ledge. It's maybe 4 or 5 feet in width from the side of the cave. As she stepped out, it seems to kind of drop off in front of you, so you follow her. It goes down a good 18, 20 feet, leading sort of slope down into this next room. You're safely away from the cavern that you just exited as you watch the rest of this water just empty out into this huge open cavernous area that you've stepped into. And I will share an image here of that. Um, in this room. There we go. You see, you are effectively the little tiny people. I'm sorry, I'll share this in Discord. Way to the left. My Discord one. Yeah. Still stuck in my head. Where are you at? There it is. Shared in Discord. The wee tiny people on the little island way to the left. That's effectively all of you. You've stepped out off the ledge and you're over there in that area. You see this massive door across this lake, basically, of water. Steam rising up off of it. To the left, behind some of the other pillars and structures, you see what appears to be the very lowest part of a statue, a massive foot. It seems to have, was it built here? Well, how did it exactly get here and reach all the way up to the surface? Really helps give you the scale of this incredibly huge statue that's somehow buried in here. Oh, thank you, Steph. I'll keep an eye on that. The audio's just being extra dumb tonight. Where I am. Yeah, so you see, you've stepped off of this area. You're on a little tiny island where you can see the people barely in the bottom left. Let me zoom in for our viewers just so they can see. Way down here, a couple people on this little island. Okay. Oops. So, you've all found yourselves here. What would you like to do? You're across the lake from this doorway.
I mean, that doorway looks like it would hold something important. I'm all for going there.
Nice. Ah,
Yep,
oh,
as long as Lily's out front, you know.
right. She turns around. Right. Well, that's the door. She's like looking at the foot of the statue, like at its scale, just again, sort of awestruck by that. Is that's the door? That should be our door. Um, I guess we're at the very bottom here. That is something to see.
Mind taking a look at that door for us?
Nope. There should be there's a couple of traps on that. I should be able to disarm just fine. Let me go have a look. See, I guess I'll just swim over there. I don't like all this water like this. Really not accustomed to it. Bath is anyway. She knows she doesn't want to do small talk. So she walks into the water and starts swimming over to the to the door. All right, so she is going to take about 5 minutes to disarm two pretty powerful traps that she knows how to disarm thanks to the map and its instructions. Are you all like heading over, like just following carefully behind her?
Yeah,
Yes.
we still have water breathing and all that, so I mean,
Mhm.
it's gross, but what can you do sometimes?
Nice. Okay. Um, so you do just that. She works on her thing. I'm just gonna have her do a quick check, just to keep it real for her too. She knows how to do this discernment. I just want her to. She's really good at this anyway. Okay, and the other one. All right, bad. All right. Is there anything you want to do, like as you're swimming, as you're going through here, or as you're waiting? Are you
Not for no. Harlan is not a fan of swimming or continuing to be swimming when he could not be.
perfect?
I think Marcon will kind of hold his energy until she gets
Mm,
done doing what she's doing,
okay,
and he'd relax for a little bit.
nice. All right. Well, finally, the traps are undone. The door is opened, and this so it's huge. It looks like this massive door, and then there is, but down at the bottom there are the two wooden doors that are still like 30 feet tall. The whole structure is like 85 feet tall. Wooden doors are like 30 or 5. And so it's gonna take a little strength. I don't know who these doors were designed for, but clearly not us. I need a hand pushing this open just to give us enough room to step through. Anyone give me a hand? You're kind of like pushing on it. No avail by yourself.
That's not exactly my thing.
Marcon's like, maybe I can help, and he'll like crack his knuckles and see if he can help move it open.
Nice, nice. Yeah, go and do an athletics check if you would.
Okay.
Thank you.
25.
Okay. Nice. So she's leaning in, her feet are slipping a little on the stone. And you come up to give a hand. Slowly but surely, this door cracks open. And it just at least enough for you all to for you all to step through. It's like a 2.5, 3 feet wide. As you do, there's a passageway with stairs that lead down. Only two. It's mostly dark, but at the bottom, some 45 feet down, are two ever-burning torches, one on either side of the wall, and a very narrow door. That seems to have a more a greenish light. It's slightly it looks like the door itself is off its hinges laying on the floor. And from that space it looks like some cold stone down there, a little bit of a greenish hue as the lights bounce off of it. All right, this should be the room. There aren't any traps down here. The big ones are on that door. This should be it. I'm not sure exactly where in here, so I'll have to do some investigating, but this is it.
Don't wander off too far. Stay within sight, but continue doing what you're doing. You're being a wonderful, what's the term, canary in the coal mine?
Oh, well, good. I'm glad. um, that's useful. And she'll head down, and and as she steps through the door, assuming everyone else is sort of following through, there is another image I'm going to share out here. That up for our lovely viewers, and then I'll put it in Discord, of course. Discord's not gonna lay me. Okay. And this room appears to be a crypt of sorts. You can see up in the very center, there's a lot of damage that's been done. There's a Discord image to the floor in some sections, likely from shifts, either from the worms or just from this being so far down and here for so long. Ancient, ancient, ancient down here. There seems to be a bit of a raised section in the center with a stone coffin in it. You can see some other, as you step through, Lily steps through, you see, just gonna kind of move you up here where you can get a closer look. Lily walks up first to that statue in the middle. I'm gonna just put some tokens in here so we have a good idea where we are in here, in case any environmental things pop up or anything else. So I'm going to keep Harlan back a little bit, Maeve back a little bit. Markon, Evie, and Thax are sort of up there on that pedestal with Lily. You're taking a look about. What do you want to do as you're looking at the stone coffin? So you see some rooms with other coffins around. Lily's like, well, it's not one of those side rooms with the other coffins. It's supposed to be right here in this particular room, and this is the only thing I see.
All right. Well, perhaps we need to look a little more closely. I think perhaps it might behoove us to recuperate here a moment and then begin a more thorough search.
All right. The map didn't say anything about traps, but let me just check, this obvious crypt here first. Since we'll probably be checking there. I'll just make sure there's no traps. And she'll just do a fresh investigation just to be sure. Okay. Nothing. There's in here as well, of course, there are some cracks in the walls and the floor and ceiling where you see some more of those sanguine flowers and a vent that kind of whistles softly. Thankfully, no other sign of that water pressure one. What do you all want to do as you're sort of looking about the room?
It's more your wheelhouse, Harlan.
Yeah, Harlan will make an investigation check and see if he can find anything else in here or on the tomb as well.
Marcon's going to be watching the entrance.
Okay.
That they came in, just kind of like keeping an eye out just in case.
Okay. All right. Anything for Evie while Harlan's doing his investigation?
Oh, she'll just be the lookout. Just
Maybe.
kind of.
Mhm.
So I mean, she's kind of bored, so she's just like wandering around, kicking
Nice.
her boots, and just scuffing the floor, and just kind of like, oh, this is taking so long.
Axel walks over, opens up like a vest on her thing there, pulls out a bottle. So, was worried it might go like this. This one's for you. She passes one over and has one of her own. She clinks with you, just
Clink.
Ari, what'd you get for your investigation, Harlan?
23.
This seems to be a relatively empty place. There are some. It looks like at some point there were some cloths folded up, some cloth materials, maybe like in some burial process or something. They've all been rotted away with time. The only thing that the only place that anything could be hidden in here is in, of course, one of these coffins. There are several about, even though this map just shows like the two in the other rooms, there's actually several, like 4 in each room. But this one in the middle is all by itself.
Yeah, Harlan will cast the detect magic, I guess, as a ritual over the course of 10 minutes, just to see if there's any magical traps on it.
Okay. You detect, you cast that, and you get a ping from this coffin within it. Not trap related, but akin to what Aoife, the Omega Mage, would have told you. Like, this is what you're looking for. This type of potent magic. It seems as though it's within the center coffin.
Harlan will attempt for like maybe half of a second to remember the guide's name and then just say, guide, come here.
Oh, yes, sir.
The tomb, open it if you'd please.
Certainly. Let me see. She rolled a 2 for athletics. This gets all red trying to. It looks. I moved it a bit. But it doesn't. I might need a hand.
I'll give you a hand. Just make sure you keep your hand on it as well.
Yes, of course.
Okay. And
Good
Marcon
one.
will help her. Yeah.
Nice.
30.
He just slides off all easy peasy, like way off the side. She almost like falls in a bit, and there's someone entombed in here, of course, arms folded up over their chest. Everything's they're mummified, and so not quite wrapped in bandages or anything, just like mummified and resting there. Oh, all right, gross. There's this, and you will hear a voice. Who are you all? What are you doing in my? And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, nice. Nice cliffhanger.
Sweet. Oh my goodness. Well, so nice to be back and doing this with you all.
Oh, yeah.
You all killed it with those purple arms. I'm like, they're definitely going to get this. Like, you'll get it. I was not expecting you to kill it like that. It was amazing. Like,
there were
like,
so many. There were
gone.
so many ways those worms could have killed us, swallowed us, poisoned us. So many ways. Started getting flashbacks. Like, oh, okay.
Not again.
This is not going to happen again. No, I get eaten, and I'm just like, oh wow, okay, well that's fine.
It was beautiful.
I'm done.
Oh my goodness. I love that you all chopped it down so much with your health, and they had Maeve like reduce its attack. And my favorite was Harlan, when you went over and you just like, you did that spell attack, bamfed it away, and saved Thaxel all in one quick turn. Like, oh, purple worm? Yeah. That's amazing.
Maybe charismatic, or you get sent down the hill. That's just how it works.
That's perfect. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, for anyone that's new here tonight, I'll bring up our schedule. As you can see, we have a boatload of content. D&D content mostly ends up in that 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time slot. We even have it twice on Saturday because it's so nice. 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern as well for other D&D campaign. Every Tuesday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, you catch Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where they paint minis and do tile work, and it's really just truly an experience. Like, you you've got to be there for it. It's all sorts of things, and a lot of things you just didn't know you needed in your life. So check that out. So you may note, for anyone that's is a regular here, that we have a new campaign that's sprung up on our schedule here for Wednesday nights. I can't think of the actual start date. I believe it's the 5th of next month. So that's just a couple weeks away. It's called the Penumbra Assembly. It is an all-star cast. And I'm sorry, staff. Yeah, I can't remember all the things. You're gonna love it. Steph is gonna be DMing. And I guess for now, because I'm not sure if I can talk about all the players yet, I'll keep you in suspense. But we'll let you know more as we get closer. Oh, it'll be so good, so good. And I get playing it too, so score. So mostly all-star cast. I snuck in there. Every Friday, noon to 3, you can catch Mad Art with Steph, where Steph styles art and chat here. Takes requests in our Discord, and we all vote on them, and she requests for fan art from the different D&D campaigns we have all across the week. Super fun. Check out the Discord if you haven't already. It's really fun. And then Sunday we have Madbird Plays board games, hosted by Vic. Different tabletop games every Sunday with different people. We are actually making some headway with it. It's on hiatus, but we're making some headway now and doing a bit of a restructure. It's going to be fun. We're looking forward to getting it back online. Good times. And then, as I click all the wrong buttons, we recently started, back in November, a Patreon. So if you're looking to support us in a monetary way, we'd love to send you over here. We love support anywhere and in any manner. It doesn't have to be monetary, but if you're thinking of giving this way rather than Twitch, though, we'd love that. The Patreon lets us give a little more back to you, and a little more goes to us. So it's a win all around. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. Players, amazing. Thank you. You've been watching our All Evil campaign, Cures Lament, every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, that's it for tonight. We'll catch you all again soon. We'll see what happens here next week in the tomb. We're going to raid over to Art Hard Studios. Please give them a call Madbird Raid. And we'll catch you all later. Take care, everyone.